could stand here and use that.
Do whatever you want, darling.
So my idea, which I've now titled actually Capturing Light, is the Paris Light, is an idea that was inspired by a lot of general things. And then basically I became really interested in how, as artists, we can document our experiences. I was really inspired by one of Louise's illustrations. It was a picture of a newsstand, which is outside a shop with a dog behind it, and on the newsstand read, local news for local people. Now she explained to me, and I've seen to many others as well, what that meant to her. And it was just interesting, because I've seen a lot of these, and they've never meant anything for me. But it was interesting that she drew it in the first place. Andy as well, who's not here today, when we were all sharing what we did, he took some pictures of the small objects that he created really interesting things with, and he photographed it. And just really interesting that what he did with these everyday objects, and I was fascinated with that. So after that, and many other things as well, I was inspired to come up with this pitch to exhibit their works in the Hexagon Theatre. So for the audience, this would actually enhance their interest in more, because the Hexagon Theatre is a peculiar space for an exhibition. Also, to introduce another form of documenting your experiences, I've asked poets as well within the collective for them, the topic being capturing life, and that can be in any way that you want, advertising on buses, or just seeing small things that people do, like seeing people at the bus stop, or whatever that means to you. They would write a poem. And basically how the night would go is that I would get their works, and I would put them on canvases, and they would be on these seats in the Hexagon Theatre. So the audience would walk in, and where they, since it's an exhibition, they'd be able to walk around. And the works would also be behind on the wall. So if you imagine that this is the space that they're stepping in, there are the seats with works on some of the seats, and there's also works behind. Now, since it's being in the Hexagon Theatre, it would be great as well because of the use of lights. Now, I was thinking as well, depending on the type of mood, well, it could be various moods that I'll go for, because you have all sorts of lights there. So at different points, you'll be able to see all the pictures, but at some points, there'll be one picture that's lit. So immediately, your focus is drawn to that picture. But you don't have to just focus on that, because you can still see other pictures at the same time. It'll still be clear enough to see that. I was thinking of, yeah, in terms of funding, I guess all I'd really need help with is to get the canvases in, and with the max help to just get these stands, like just to place the pictures on the seats. And yes, that's my idea.
Cool.
Title Capturing Life.
That's really good. I love the idea.